trading, or are you going to be trading?
Yeah, I'll be trading. I'm gonna do just micros today, though. I'm not gonna put any minis on. Just while I
Okay.
run this in our system.
I'm just trying to set up this thing, this AV or the cumulative delta weighted. I thought I just set 95.
That was a quick one right there.
Six, 5. There we go. I'm still kind of putting my shit together here.
Right, good. They're spoofing down pretty aggressively today.
Dude, I feel so good right now. Like I'm on drugs.
Yeah, because the indicator.
No.
All right. Keep your secrets.
Jesus.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. The best drug there is.
It really is, dude. You don't know that's all you need until that's all you got. It's fucking just like, I don't know. You've done mushrooms before, yeah?
Yeah.
You know when you hit that, you just hit those waves of feel goods. You're not like tripping dick or nothing. You're just like, you just feel good. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, I don't do mushrooms anymore. I've kind of like got to the point where I'm like, I don't think I ever want to do them again. Not that I've had. My last experience was awesome. I actually talked about it on the Cult of Cat a few years ago. Just my other channel that I don't post on, but it was that was spiritual as fuck. I was in the woods with a buddy of mine and some other dude I never knew, and it got wild in a good way. But I just don't ever want to do them again.
Yeah, me neither. I don't really have any desire to.
It's just like you can find like through drugs and alcohol, whatever the fuck you're trying to get to feel good, you can get it naturally.
Mm. So they're starting to spoof both directions. There's also a lot of volatility here.
Going fast. Jesus Christ, man, I feel good, dude.
Good.
I like this fucking, I don't know, man. Like just typing shit in and trying to get this to work. You know what else I think it is like I've been very careful with the content I consume, and I have been.
That's a huge one, man. That is so underappreciated. Very overlooked.
It's either like people working on motorcycles or like really, you know, Jesus shit.
Low stimulation.
I can't watch those videos where they're like, "Don't do this. This is bad," or "This is it's all negative and shit." I ain't doing that no more. That's poison.
Oh, I really like that spoof above us. I'm betting they're gonna take it back. See if they do.
Higher time frame read. God, the deltas just keep hitting all time highs. The deltas are, so inventory is constantly coming out. Or are we from yesterday? Are we in yesterday's range? Partially. Which I wouldn't be surprised if we dump, because if you look on a monthly chart, we're in a higher time frame range that's been going on since May.
Yeah, good point. That's context.
And we're in the middle. We're in the middle of it too. The daily stocks went green on that up move a little bit, and then now it's red on the down move, but I wouldn't fade that. It's not enough of a reason to do anything.
Yeah, I had an idea that there were a bunch of trapped sellers down there, which they were for a little bit, but they just got reclaimed.
Let's see. So this down here is not, this is ABV diff, but I have it filtered at weights, and I discovered yesterday, I'm talking to them, that it actually looks like the ES price action. I ran the filter somewhere around here. So this shit is wild. I think I've found true flow. Still kind of testing it to make sure it's not all wonkadoodled. But when I built my own cumulative delta off the stocks, the 503 stocks, it's the same thing as Sierra's ABV diff. Same movement. I'm running another version of it in the background to see if it skips and comparing it to ABV diff. But I put on the filter for the weight, and it looks just like the price action in ES. Yeah, taco, you don't need mushrooms. You gotta get a little Holy Spirit in you. That shit is a drug. You gotta open that fucking heart up. You did?
That one worked.
Oh, that's good taco. Getting a lot of kind of keep your eyes buried on that profile a little bit.
Yeah.
The high time frame stocks is getting hot red, by the way, on the 30-second chart. So I think we could be slipping. I think this could be very bi-directional due to the high time, due to us being in the middle of a monthly range.
Yeah. The pattern I'm noticing today is you almost want to be trading in the direction of the spoofing. I was trying to fade the spoofing, but I don't think that's the play today.
Well, there's a lot of spoofing downward, so be wary.
Yeah.
This upper half has a bigger weight on the stock buying.
Mm-hmm.
Like there seems to be a battle here on that profile. I wouldn't be surprised if it did jump upward. There's a huge divergence too on the actual fucking delta. For the stocks. So there's actually a fuckload of trap sellers, legitimately. And 77s is like a
Oh yeah.
spiritual number.
There's the profile. The profile is starting to show up. Let's see if they can hold that profile for the long.
Yeah, I got pooped on. I went long up there.
I ironically had a short up there, but I got shaken out of it, unfortunately.
Oh, I was long up there. I got fucked up off 77s. There was a bunch of trap sellers, but they didn't fucking blow them out.
Yeah.
Certainly is a lot of buying in here. Picked up a short, but I don't think it recouped the loss I took. Yeah, I lost 2,200, picked up 1,475, down 725, which is more than manageable for the size and volatility.
So they're going to push it back up. I'm willing to bet that they might pull the bids here and suck it back down. But we are above some pretty heavy buying on the profile, which I don't want to fade.
I need to get the trap reclaim shit to glow on this. Delta, which is still just chugging downward, man.
Short
You're
would have
actually getting
worked.
divergence between stocks and ES Delta, which I know you've seen before in
Yeah.
the past.
Yeah, I've got
I
the
don't know.
deltas pulled up right now. I see what you're talking about.
I don't. I don't know how it is with the weighted delta though.
Yeah, we haven't used it enough to know.
Usually when they do that, it's tearing up sideways. Seeing this kind of makes me believe that the ES is having influence at times.
Mm-hmm.
They do keep. What's interesting is with the stock delta weight, if it seems like, you know, you're like, oh, they're gonna flick it,
Mm-hmm.
but it just seems like it's actually spoofs back in because it created too much of a vacuum.
Yeah, I noticed something similar, and this is my first day really paying attention to the spoof indicator. And what I'm noticing is I'm predicting when they're gonna spoof. Instead of trading into the spoof, I can tell, okay, they just generated a bunch of bids here. They're probably gonna spoof it down, and then they do.
Well,
And
what's interesting is, like, you know, this delta is following the price action for the most part, right?
Mhm.
The stock delta, but they're also spoofing on that.
Yeah.
Because, like I told you, with that delta, it shouldn't be spoofing so hard
Mhm.
or reloading as hard. That delta should be in check more frequently, since that's a true order flow. So it seems like when they spoof on the cumulative delta for this weighted stocks, they dump it back in. Like, I think this range may continue to slip. We'll see.
Yeah, we do have a lot of
You did
bids.
have that profile had a fuckload of fresh buying on the bottom
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, I was just about to say
Dude,
that.
this whole run up is kind of bullshit, actually. On the stocks, there's no reason for that to have done this. And
Mhm.
it's coming from the ES. That's interesting, actually. It's the ES flow that fucking knocked it up. That is very interesting. I feel that might have outran. I got a 78.50 short.
Yeah, and they're fucking spoofing it down, dude. I saw the same thing happen where um it's technically solid flow on the spoof indicator, but all day they've been doing that where they put in solid flow and then they pull the bids and it just spoofs down exactly what it's doing right now.
See, you're looking at something different on on the stocks. If you look at my screen, look right here. It went up way too high with this weighted stocks not
Yeah.
going up. But what were you saying you saw?
On the spoof indicator, see that
Yeah.
green candle, that monster green candle? That
Yeah.
looks like solid flow, right? Like it's like there's a decent amount of orders there. What they've been doing all day is they'll put in solid flow like that and then they'll spoof it down. And what do they do the next candle? They spoof it down. So
You're talking about that delta spike right there?
yeah, that delta spike goes up, and then the preceding two candles, even three candles, what are they doing? They're spoofing it back down. So what I've noticed
So,
is instead of fading spoofs, which I thought I was going to be doing, I'm actually predicting when they're going to be spoofing.
and trading into it
Yes.
or predicting before it happens?
Trading, like predicting when they're going to spoof and trading in that direction, like a
How do you
short
know that they're about to do it?
a pattern. Because I've been watching this since the open, and they've been doing that where they'll put in a candle of what looks like normal flow, and then they'll pull the offers or they'll pull the bids, and it spoofs back down.
Okay, so this is like might be worth revisiting for both of us in Anna
Mhm.
Cooling's book. Those delta spikes are volume spikes.
Yeah,
And she says that can be the start of a trend or an end of a trend.
yeah. Good point.
So when they're spiking it like that, there might be liquidity they're trying to get. But oftentimes when you got to kind of look at your level 2 resting quotes and where it happened, But sometimes when they're delta spiking, they're trying to get the delta on the cumulative delta to flow in that direction into a
Mhm.
pocket. And if the delta does not react, it'll dump.
Yeah.
But sometimes they'll continuously, because they've delta spike down here a lot, actually. There's a lot more buying spikes down here than selling spikes. But we're seeing our first few delta spikes low coming in. Which is interesting to see how the ES and the fucking stocks are diverging hardcore. And this is weighted. This is weighted, right? This should be fucking weighted. Let me double check. It's fucking weighted, all right. It's fucking weighted. Huh. I think there's a relationship between these two deltas. Like, I really feel like there's a fucking relationship. They're blowing through all that green section on that profile. Holy fuck. Okay, well, why would stocks buy hard right there and then we're dumping?
Yeah.
I think it'll recoup. I think it'll go back into this profile, this range. They did. So there was some resting liquidity in the 65s and 4s, and they did ship it out. So typically that's pointing to that specific direction. Your level 2 liquidity that's resting for long periods of time, if they chip it out like that, they'll tend to continue to flow that direction. But what's interesting is, like, I don't know if it's like things are being perfectly hedged in here because of how diverged these are. I'll be right back. I guess they're going down still.
So this is what I'm talking about. They're putting in what looks like natural flow to the bid, but I think they're gonna pull and spoof
Look
it
at your
down at some
cumulative
point.
delta overall is just super sideways on ES, but the
Mhm.
price is going down. What that's telling me is there's just not enough participants in ES at all.
Yeah.
See, there's no reason that we should have had that down move from 80 or whatever to here on ES when you have a cumulative delta that's super fucking flat. They're pulling the shit out of the bids. That's what all that light pink is.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and they're doing it
and
again.
it's
They keep doing it. It's a pattern at this point. And it's a
I
pattern I'm
I
super interested in.
I think that's good, but also realize that it's just a lack of it's spotty order flow.
So they got all this what looks like natural flow. I think they're gonna spoof it down again. Pulse check 60-25 short. I'd probably take it out here for 5 ticks, 6 ticks.
Well, also they've been shipping out this big liquidity pool. That's usually a down sign. And I think I told you on the open, I wouldn't be surprised if they dumped it.
Yeah.
Because again, multi-month range and we're in the middle of it and it's slipping because in the middle of ranges you slip at some point and they're doing it, but it looks like giant trends intraday. Now the delta flow on ES drug out and it's dragging with stocks. Fucking wild. Because I know when these two deltas from when we used to look at it agreed in direction, it usually steamrolled. Yeah, it could be quad witching or some, I don't know. I don't really think the day matters. I just think structurally where we're at overall is what's causing this. I mean, this is great volatility.
So they're attempting to do it again. They're putting in some
Look at that spike.
Flow.
That So on ES, they're attempting to get the flow to go up. And they also in stocks attempted to get the flow to go up at 9.
See, they're taking it all back. 56.50 short, out at 54.
Dude, that again right here, if you look at my screen, this went up, this went down. I almost feel like this weighted stock is ultimately in control, but when it's diverging, there's a hedge going on in ES.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because you gotta, I understand the flows is like broken in ES, but you gotta understand in order for SPY to maintain their portfolio, at any given time, they have to buy the exact weights of the stocks. Of all of them. All of them. So ES is the fastest way to get exposure and liquidity without needing to do that.
Yeah.
They're agreeing on direction. Look at that thing, and it's just like
both deltas are synced
it's
up.
like when you fucking spit a loogie and it touches the ground and then you suck it back into your mouth.
That's fucking gross, dude.
You never done that? You try to pick $1 off the ground with it?
Fucking gnarly. Did it again, dude. It's helping me get into continuation shorts.
I don't understand what the 1,000 lot.
Something I've always struggled with. Boom.
See that spike? Somebody filled the 1,000 lot, but that also creates delta momentum to throw the delta into a different pocket below us. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll hit big size and it'll fucking throw the weight of the delta into another pocket. Also, that's a huge red spike. That spike, if you zoom in on your yellow arrows, it was 1,031. A number will show up. So the yellow arrows are telling you that spikes are greater than the last 35 bars. So that red spike was greater than the last 1,031 green delta bars. So we just experienced one of the most tremendous spikes in a while. And there was also that big green spike of 981. It could be the sort of the same shit fucking liquidating a little bit. I don't get what you're seeing though to get into it. Like how you anticipate, what's the pattern?
The pattern is it's they're shorts because we're clearly in a downtrend. I'm not looking at any longs right now. Look what they're doing right now. They're putting in what looks like natural order flow. I think they're going to spoof it low, especially since we're slip ranging. So pulse check short 40.25. I think they're going to spoof it low through all that because they're baiting buyers. Now, I could be wrong because we're at the bottom of such a huge move that it could be capitulating here and it could be the bottom. But so far today, that pattern has been working. This could be changing character though if they start holding them.
The stocks are rising a little bit with that.
And there it goes. And now they're spoofing it low. So my timing would have been off. I would have taken a lot
That
of
was
heat,
a bit, yeah.
but it worked, you know. That's all spoofing. So I find that it's countered what I thought I was going to be doing. I thought I was going to be trading into spoofing. What I'm actually doing is I'm predicting when they're going to spoof with a pretty high degree of certainty. Because in my mind, what they're doing is they're baiting buyers in. They say, "Oh, this is the bottom. Everyone buy. Everyone get in. Everyone buy," and then they pull all the bids because they need liquidity. You know, we've talked about this before. It's a liquidity monster. It's like Pac-Man. They just want more liquidity, more liquidity.
Yeah, somebody's always getting fucked.
I think they could do it again here. Pulse check 37.50 short. What I don't want to see is I don't want to see them spoofing against me. I don't want to see long spoofs. I think that's kind of my invalidation.
I'm a little concerned about how the delta on ES is climbing like this.
Yeah, it's starting to struggle grind up with a huge delta reclaim above us.
You have a divergence between that and stocks.
Yeah, I think that 37 entry is too aggressive with the reclaim behind me.
Well, that other one you called before this, it went against your call for quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. So timing is something to nail down.
It seems like this is trying to struggle grind that delta spike back out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an FOMC or a CPI spike. They'll take it back.
Yeah, and now they are.
Now you got 1,000 above us. This is the same fucking motherfucker. This is the same motherfucker, dude. But he's on the other. Well, somebody executed into him. I think that motherfucker pumped the 1,000 to drive it down, because sometimes they use large bids and offer quotes to fucking steer it. Dude, I have a feeling they're gonna blow this fucking shit low again.
Yeah. So maybe that short idea would have worked if I respected the range a little better and my entry was near like 42s.
Yeah, I want short 30 something to 32s. I think there might be more, but I just got in at 34.75 to 32.75. I think I'm positive now. Oh, I've been positive. Never mind. I don't remember taking that $2,000 trade.
So there's a bit of range advantage here. They are starting to spoof green though.
That delta's just still fucking climbing hard on ES. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming on 37.
Yeah, I had a 35.25 short out at 31.75.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, this might be a change in character because now they're starting to spoof green and hold.
Yeah, but those
spoofs.
stock weight is still wild. This thing is just tearing ass on both ends. This price. Like, I don't know if this will actually recover until the stocks do something. You have so much selling in the weights, too. You're hot red on the fucking daily, which has been churning downward. Uh-oh, there goes your ES flow just flipped. Your ES flow is flipping to the short side. I just got that.
Nice.
That was a very fast trade. Uh-oh, why am I long 12? That's not good. What happened? Why didn't my position go long? How did that happen? I got 1950, lost 900, but I don't understand what just happened. I don't understand what I did. I hate it when that shit happens. Like, I went short, but for some reason, a long came in on the exit.
Big spoof green on the weighted.
Yeah, that's all fucking garbage, dude.
Yeah.
It's spoofed on both products. Way too much. Way too much, in my opinion. I guess they're gonna keep doing it up. That forced the ES to fucking go up, but that to me looks and feels and smells like shit. That was just way too fucking aggressive. Like, there was no reason for any of that. I have a 35 short, but I'll take a break even because it kind of blew through me because I got it on the way up and then it went more. I just still think it's a bullshit move. Like, I really don't. I think this is bullshit and I think it could collapse, but are they going to do more bullshit?
I had a 38.25 short out at 36.
They are doing more bullshit. How much bullshit are they going to do? That's my question. It is forcing the ES flow upward. Did force the ES flow upward. There's a pool of liquidity up there. I'm taking a big loss, 37.50 to 43s. That kind of killed my entire P&L. I was up $3,000 and I just lost all of it. 35.75. I just don't. I think this entire up move is bullshit. Where's that flow coming from? Didn't even have high weight on the stocks.
Yeah.
That went up on such a little volume on ES as well. Oh, look at that. Yep.
Yep. Pukesville.
Let's see if they drive it right back down to the lows. Huge selling weight on the profile. Like, what the fuck is going on? Well, I had a 42.75 short and left a fuckload of money on the table. I thought it could continue to drive, but something weird's happening here. I don't really know why it is jumping on absolutely dog shit nothing on both products. Is it
Mhm.
is it option flow? What is it? There's something else happening. There's definitely something else going on. Because the volume whatever this is arbitraging might be happening somewhere else. I don't know. But it's neither one of these products.
Mhm.
Unless it is true manipulation.
I had a 44 short out at 40.50, but I took a loss on the way down, so that recoups it.
Hmm.
Now they're starting to hold all those bids.
Yeah, I just took my 42 off for another loss of 43.50. I'm down 4 grand now. 2 massive losses in a row. This is just seems like a bullshit fucking up move.
So now they're pulling it back up. Let's see if they want to continue spoofing to the downside. Or if they're going to take the reclaim back, which it looks like they're going to want to take the reclaim back. Yeah, so that's a change in character. It's like now they're trying to generate legitimate offer or legitimate bids so that they can push it higher. Big green spoof there. I pulse checked to 4650 long just based on the change in character, doing the same thing just in the other direction because it looks like that's what they want to do now. They keep wanting to pull the offers now to spoof it high. Yeah, and they put in another spoof sound. So between like 47s and 44s, there's like no bids trading there. Let's see if they're going to keep doing the same thing. Tried to get 55.75 long, but I missed it.
I walked away for a moment. Check, 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 check.
You good?
It's still going up.
Mm-hmm. I've been slowly picking up consistency to the long side now.
This is fucking weird because, like, neither one's flow is like. Neither side's flow makes any sense for any of this.
Tried to get 56.25 long, but missed it. That would have been a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Like, where did they go and why?
There it goes. Had a 56.25 long out at 60. It's a bit of a butthole clencher, though.
Yeah, I'm short. I just got burned for another 4 grand. Down 8. It just does not make any motherfucking sense to me to be going up like this. It just does not make a fucking any sense to me to be going up like this. Like, this is just completely thin. It's like, where's the volume coming from? Where's the fucking volume coming from? Where is this fucking volume coming from? I fucking get it, dude. And I just like feel it needs to be faded. Like, where's the fucking volume coming from? Maybe an option flow does matter.
Ooh, 1,000 lot hit. That's 65. They're spoofing low now. That's the first time they've done that in a while.
Well, it's been so like sketchy on the way up. You don't think they've been spoofing all the way up a little bit?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
they
kind of
have.
like thin.
And I've been trading into that spoofing. I've been trying to trade, and this could change on a day-to-day basis, but today I think the path of least resistance is to trade with the spoofing instead of fading it.
Interesting, because they're bidding the stocks up while the stock volume is selling and the fucking ES volume is buying. But do you see in the initial down move from the open was all spoofed low and they retook it
Mm-hmm.
because of that vacuum. I think I've leaned into this cumulative delta for the stocks too much. I just like can't get the bias of short out because none of this flow makes any motherfucking sense to me. It just feels like it is going up on complete garbage. So is it SPX? What is it? Yeah, it could be the 0 days. Now the flow in ES is shitting itself by a lot. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm stalking a long right now. I think they could want to lift all
You need to be
offers.
careful. Like, I know I've been wrong about a short multiple times at this point, but like, I just think that run up is just over fucking stretched.
Yeah. No, you do make a good point from the higher time frame perspective.
Stocks are just shitting the fucking bed.
There's some good spoofing to the long side. I've got 59.50 long out at 64.50 on that spoofing.
That's even overstretched. There's no flow. That entire up move has zero flow in the ES and zero flow in the fucking stocks.
Yeah.
That's just telling me it's coming from somewhere the fuck else. Because it already got burned on this multiple times by seeing that phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
There's flow coming from somewhere the fuck else. I don't know where, but it's coming from somewhere else. It's like it fucking rotates. It's like it just fucking rotates. Like, where the fuck is it coming from? Where is it fucking coming from? I just I keep fading it to the short side and I am just getting fucked.
Big spoof down there. That's the first time they've spoofed it that big in a long time.
Blockload of fresh buying in this sector. I have no fucking clue what is going on.
a 69.75 long out at 73.50.
It's interesting because now when the stocks go up on just the most smallest buying, it just blows the fucking shit upward.
I think I'm going to call it there. Import my trades.
Well, I'm gonna have to be fucking dealing with a massive fucking whale of a loss.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy session. I ran into a lot of heat at the beginning there.
I just don't understand this shit. Why are you still going up? Fuck, I felt all good this morning. That's been
That's
snatched
gone.
right out of my
Yeah.
fucking hands. Like, what the fuck? This is what happens when you lean on a new indicator without fucking testing it. If it's even correct. Makes no goddamn sense. No fucking sense to me. No fucking sense. Absolutely nothing. I don't fucking. I guess the flow is coming from somewhere else. Now the stocks are just dumping like nobody's business, and so is the futures are dumping too, but the price is sticking. I am fucking absolutely dumbfounded. I don't fucking get it. How is this fucking doing this? Okay. Master 503. Chart 6.
Fuck.
Now the fucking stocks are selling way worse than they ever have. I guess today's gonna just be a very expensive learning lesson, is what this is turning out to fucking be. I mean, the ES going up did mesh with the actual price action at some point. I think over here we had a huge spike in stocks. Yeah, it was right here. Interesting because we've hit that area. If I'm not mistaken, the ABV diff has been going down for an exquisitely long amount of time, dude.
Yeah, pretty much
I'm
the
on the
whole
way
session.
on the 27th. Now I'm looking at days of it. That explains why the ES has been fucking going up into all-time highs. It's just been hedged for days and days and days and days and days. This is a bummer, man. I thought I like had see, this is non-weighted.
All right, man. I'm probably gonna get out of here.
Yep.
Eat some lunch, and then I'll come back and review later. I think it was a learning day for both of us, better or for worse. So I'll catch you in a little bit.
Yeah.